What is going on, guys? It is Maskman here, and I need to get a little something off my chest. Fuck drunk bitches. And no, I don't mean like Brock Turner. I mean for this past week, I have hated drunk people so much. Now let me explain why. Last Thursday, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. My girlfriend and I were laying down in bed about to fall asleep when suddenly we heard screeching and a loud crash followed by more screeching. We both figured, Jesus Christ, there must have been an accident on the road. Being morbidly curious, I decided to put on my shoes and walk outside to see what was going on. But instead of walking outside and seeing a car accident on the road, I saw this. This, my friends, is my girlfriend's car on the left, our neighbor's truck in the middle, and my car on the right, about an inch away from being hit. And where's the car that caused all this? Oh, it's gone. They fled faster than the French from a fucking war. The only information we could get was from a guy who ran over when we heard the crash and just saw a white four-door car. But as the cops showed up, there wasn't much they could do without a tag number. All we could do is hope they found a car like that with a damaged front end on the road to get her for running from the scene. This drunk fuck ran a stop sign, lost control, and ran into my girlfriend's car so hard it crushed the frame of the rear of her car, pushed her car into the truck next to it, and nearly pushed the truck into my car. That is a significant amount of speed for a residential area literally 10 feet from a stop sign. This has caused us enough stress, having to deal with the insurance company on the total back end of a car that's worth like $800, but things don't end there. A few days later, we found a note on her car from the bitch that hit it. And I quote, "To the owner of this vehicle, I accidentally hit your car late at night. Please contact me for insurance information." She then included her name, phone number, and email. As much as I want to release this information to the masses to harass her, I'll be the better man here. Well, almost. Her name's Mary, okay? So this woman who hit our car didn't leave a note to apologize or anything, but instead wanted our insurance information so that she could hopefully get her car repaired. Now, I haven't called her, and I don't plan to. But what she did do was give me enough information to Google her name and phone number to learn she was attached to a personal business that she runs from home. So this stupid cunt just gave me all the information I needed to report to the police that I found the person who totaled my girlfriend's car, and I'm just thinking, fucking checkmate. I pull out the card the sheriff gave me with the case number and phone number to report this lady for running from the scene. I get on the phone and give all the information, explaining to them I found the driver that hit the cars in the case, and guess what they told me? Apparently, the sheriff closed it as a basic case that night and didn't file a larger case report. So I was told there was nothing they could do. I could only use the information I got for insurance purposes. Are you fucking kidding me? So, not only do we have to suffer from a car accident that we had no involvement in, but the drunk woman who hit our car gets to run away without even a slap on the fucking wrist? Fuck off. Also, if you're wondering why I'm just going to assume she was drunk the night she hit us, it's like putting together a toddler's jigsaw puzzle. Let's see, it was 2 a.m. She lost control and caused a massive accident mere feet from a stop sign intersection and ran away from the scene. If she wasn't drunk, she had nothing to be afraid of and run away with a car that would be that fucked up from that much damage. But instead, it's my family that is the one that has to suffer from this. Oh, but don't wait. The story gets even better. So we called our insurance company, and in order to check out the car to see if it would be a total loss or something repairable, they needed to tow it to one of their garages. This is all fine by us, as everyone including the insurance company believes it's just going to be a total loss anyways and they're just going to cut us a check for it. The man on the phone told us to empty out the car and take off the license plate before the tow truck arrives in a couple days because it was the 4th of July holiday weekend, so no one could be out there yet. And we do. Fast forward to the morning of the pickup date, and we look outside and see the car's gone. So we're like, awesome, they got it. Sometime later, the insurance company calls us, telling us they want to set up an appointment to pick up the car? But the car is gone. So are you guys telling me you didn't pick it up? Now the lady on the phone freaks out and calls around to see who may have picked up the car, and no one did. So where the fuck did our car go? Well, our apartment complex pays a towing company to patrol the parking lot at night and take away cars that aren't permitted to park here. But the car still had the parking permit on the window, so why did they tow it away exactly? We called the company and sure enough, they had towed it. And why, you ask? Because it didn't have the license plate on it, and they saw that as justification to take it away at our expense. So now I'm having to call back and forth between both companies to try and get everything sorted out for this, until finally the insurance people picking up the car just said they're going to try and call this tow company and try and get the car for them and pay the fine as well, and that they'd call me back letting me know if they're going to be getting the car or not. Except they never called me back. Instead, I had to call back and get someone else on the phone who had no idea of all the details of the situation. All she could see is that the guy that we had talked to changed the notes to show that a truck had been sent out, so she can only assume the truck was sent out and the car will be picked up. But has it been picked up? Honestly, I don't know. This all happened today as I'm making this. I'm just sitting here wondering what else could possibly go wrong, going through all of these problems for something none of us were even involved in. All of this has happened because of this bitch deciding to drive drunk. If any of you out there are watching and decide to drink and drive, I have just one thing to say to you. I hope to find you wrapped around a tree like a piece of expired bacon. Fuck you. Thanks for watching.